Do it right away, we can be prepared.
Hi! I'm Emma.
You know who I am. Unless you don't. Then I'm Britta. This is my friend Emma. I wonder So anyway, you're wondering what this is doing here.
This? Mine is this. Okay. Okay, so basically we're just gonna talk about boys and our experiences and our plans for the future. This is coming from two single girls, just so you know. We've never... So I'm gonna start. First of all, sorry if any of you guys have boyfriends, but it drives me crazy when girls have boyfriends. And even though, like, I want a boyfriend, okay? And that's what drives me nuts. It just makes me so angry.
My experience, well, I liked a guy one time in 5th grade. He was really cool. He wore guy liner. He was into death, okay? So anyway, I loved him. Everybody loved him. And then this super popular girl, we can call her Beatrice, literally stole him from under my wings and took him, and he never talked to me again. And that was, I literally cried in the shower for like a good 30 seconds.
Okay, I dated this really jerky guy last year who actually kind of like went for my best friend the day after we broke up. And that's kind of the farthest I've ever gone with a guy, was dating him. And we're not gonna talk about what we did because that's personal.
The peck.
But basically nothing interesting happened. It was not a successful relationship. So I never got that feeling, you know that feeling when like this really cute guy texts you? Well, actually, we don't really know that feeling. But hypothetically, that feeling where a really cute guy texts you and you're just like, it just makes you so happy and you can't stop smiling. Like, it's so hard to get that. It's impossible.
If you like a girl, you should text her.
Yeah, you really should. Or
don't freak out about being creepy. Unless you actually are creepy. But you're not, because you're awesome. So just text her, okay?
And you should also not just go for like the classic popular girls, because so many other girls are interesting. Actually,
how to get a guy. Because we all want one.
And we have the experience.
Step 1, eye contact. Step 2, eye contact back. Follow him on Instagram.
That actually is.
That's pretty good.
That's my first step.
Because then you can post pictures and look cute.
Yes.
What if you like his pictures and he doesn't like yours?
That happened to me. But you should make a plan, okay? And just so you know, you should be a realist about guys. If you like a guy, because Rita is our resident optimist over here. She gets way too excited and way too optimistic.
Can I just say something about optimism real quick?
Yeah.
I think that optimism is a good thing. If you like putting yourself in a mindset of success and like happiness instead of negativity is going to get you so far, even if you don't achieve your goal. And I'm sure you will, because you're all awesome and everything, but even if you don't achieve your goal, at least you'll have fun on the journey, okay? Optimism is a good thing.
But optimistic also sets you up for what's the word?
Unrealistic circumstances.
Yes, but also
failure.
No. let down.
all of you.
And so like, especially with guys, like it's nice to have an optimistic and have self-confidence, because self-confidence, guys do like self-confident girls. Like, and I know it's hard. I'm not very self-confident.
True that.
What's that supposed to mean? Alright, I just inhaled a piece of hair.
Inhaled. It literally went into my arteries though.
It did! So, what was I saying? You know what I mean.
You know what I mean. TBT the last video. I'll put a clip there. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. Okay.
Anyway, what was I saying?
You were talking about optimism.
Optimism. Oh yeah. But it's also important, you know, to be optimistic and to have a positive attitude about it, but also not just be totally unrealistic. Like, be realistic and actually think of realistic situations and what you would do with them.
True that. Your turn. Amen. Next step. If you think that he's going to like you just because of the way you look, you be's crazy, okay? You need to make sure that he likes you for everything. So that means that if he likes, first of all, don't make yourself something that he's going to like, because if he doesn't like you, then that kind of sucks. I realize, trust me, been there, done that, but still, it's not going to get you anywhere, because I mean, not to be mean or anything, but at some point, he's going to realize who you really are, like you can't hide it, and then it's going to literally gonna be one big lie. It's gonna be the stupidest thing in the world. So you need to I would go for someone with similar personalities. Don't go for looks. Go for someone who maybe you find attractive, because I think that attraction is important, but focus more on how you're gonna connect with them. And that doesn't mean that they have to be exactly like you. That just means that you can imagine talking to them and having a good time without it being awkward or weird or being completely centered around attraction, because that's stupid.
Agreed. And that's like, it's easier said than done, you know? Like, I struggle with that too. Like, but imagine people looking at you and saying, oh my God, she's so ugly, like I would never date her. Like, you don't want people thinking that about you.
If you're upset about being single, think again, because there are so many ups to being single. Being in a relationship, that it's good for like maybe the first 3 days, but then it kind of sucks, especially in high school, because that's going to end, sister or brother. That's going to end. I'm sorry to say it. No one marries their high school sweetheart unless you marry your high school sweetheart.
Important to be content with being single, because if you're not, then you're going to sort of be desperate, like, or just sad all the time, and you just want to feel good, and you want to give yourself kind of you want to make yourself happy without having to have a guy, and you don't want to launch into something just because you want to have a relationship, because that is a disaster. Aren't we supposed to end it with something interesting? Big fuck you to, actually, no, we're not using names, never mind.
You're gonna name somebody?
Yes.
You're so mean. Okay, hold on. I hope that you're not actually watching videos like this in hopes to get a guy like you, because that's stupid. It's not something to focus on. Trust me. Focus more on relationships that matter, because you have a lot of them. I know that you think that you don't have a lot of them, but you do have a lot of them. So don't focus on things like guys liking you.
But you don't want to figure out ways to get guys to like you, because the good guys just like you for you and for exactly how you are. So
cheesy though.
Cheesy. I'm full of it.
Thank you for watching this. No, shush. Thank you for watching. If you did watch, oh my God.
Subscribe.
Maybe, I don't know, maybe subscribe if you're cool with that. I'd be cool with that. And also please give it a like if you want, and maybe subscribe too.
Subscribe.